See this, I have this project. If I want to execute this project, then I have to run the goal from wherever the pom.xml is there for this project. If I want to execute for this project, go for this project pom.xml and do it. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now take the assignment. Quick, guys, fast. Why I'm not typing and sharing is because if you get any questions later, you have to ping me and I have to explain to each person. If I explain like this in the class, if you have any questions, you can ask right now itself about the assignment. Okay, ready to take the assignment? Shall I tell?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Install Java, download and install Java on your local and set the path. If you have already done it, it's okay, no problem, ignore, but take the assignment. Download and install Java and set the path. And download Java 1.8, write it a specific version 1.8, 1.8 or 1.8, Java 8 we call 1.8, 1.8, Java 8, all are same. Okay. Download Java 1.8, install and then set the path. Run the version Java to check, run Java -version. Run Java -version to check the Java version. Okay, if there is any error means you haven't installed properly or else not set the path properly. Okay, so run Java -version to check the Java version. Done. Next, download and configure Maven. Download and configure Maven. Download and configure Maven and set the path. Download and configure Maven means what? Nothing but setting the path only. Okay, set the path. Next, run mvn-version to check the Maven version. To check the Maven version. Next, this URL I'll paste it in the WebEx chat or else Slack. I'll paste it here. Okay, go to KC Maven web project repository. I'll post this link. I'll post this link. Go to KC Maven web project repository and fork it to your GitHub. Okay, go to KC Maven web project. I'll give this link. You just has to open this link and click on this fork. Okay, you have to log in into your GitHub account. You have to log in into your GitHub account. In the next tab, you just hit this URL and click on fork. It will come to your local and fork it into your GitHub account. Okay, go to KC Maven web project and fork it into your GitHub repository. Fork it into GitHub repository. Okay. Okay, fork into your GitHub repository. Done. Next, clone that repository into your local. Clone that repository into your local. Clone that repository into your local. Okay, go to project root directory. Go to project root directory and check what is present on SRC. Check and understand what is present on SRC directory. SRC directory. See, you will be seeing so many files: Docker file, Jenkins, KH file, this and all. You ignore. What are these and all? You ignore for now. You concentrate only pom.xml. I'll explain these things later. Okay. Next step. Open pom.xml and try to understand it. Open pom.xml and try to understand each element. Each element. Okay. Next. Execute the goal MVN clean package. Okay. Done. Is it done, guys? Taken?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. Execute the clean package. that is done, right? Next, change the default Maven repository location to a custom path. Change the default Maven local repository to a custom path. And run the goal MVN clean package. Okay. And run the goal MVN clean package. Again, change the Maven local repository back to default path. Change the Maven local repository back to the default path. Okay. Then run the goal MVN clean package. Then guys, again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Next, the last topic I'll explain. Okay, for today. What is that is, see, in the pom.xml, I forgot to explain this properties element. What is this properties element is, for example, see, here I have one dependency. It is Spring org Spring Framework. This is the group ID value. Artifact ID value is this one. So version I have to give. The version I have to give is this one. This is my version. Okay. So here I have to give the version, same version. The value is same here. Okay. I want to download one dependency, that is Spring Framework, Spring Core version is 4.1.4 release. I want to download one more Spring Web, here Spring Core, here it is Spring Web, and the release is version is same. Now, how many times I have to use the version is like 4, 5, or 10 times I have to download. Next time in future, if I want to change the version from 4.1.4 to 4.1.5, then how many places I have to change? How many places I have to change?
4 or 5 places.
4 or 5 places. If it is 10 places, 10 places I have to change. So what I thought is, there is one element called as properties. Under this properties, you can write this. Element name can be anything and value can be anything. So under properties, under properties, I can write element, some value. Now what I'll do is, this element I'll read. Let me put everything back. So now here what I'll do is, I'll read that Spring version is an element. I wrote, this is my name, my element, anything you can write. Spring version, I gave the value, right? So here, instead of writing that version 4.1.4, I'm reading that version $ in the flower bracket, Spring version, I'm reading it here. So how can we write the properties is like this. So now wherever I need that this version 4.1.4, I'll write like this, Spring version, that element, I'll read it here. So now in future, if I want to change the version, do I need to change at every place? Do I need to change at all the places? No, I can simply change it here. So in such cases, you can use this properties element. You can write under properties element, you can write a property name and some value for that. So this you can use wherever you want, right? Dynamically, you can read that property value like this. So later, if you want to change, you can change it to one place. So wherever you are reading this property, all the places, the value will be affected. Understood, guys? So yes, these are the properties I wrote. These are not required. Only few are required. Just for example, I wrote. You understood, right? So this is one more property. So if I don't want to JUnit version, I don't want to read like this here. Okay, read like this $. Sorry. All right. $flower brackets. So what is the element name here? I have given JUnit version. JUnit version. You can read like this. Understood, right? Yes or no, guys? Is it clear? Yes or no? Say yes or no something.
Yes.
Okay. So that's it for today. Don't miss tomorrow's session because tomorrow I'm going to discuss this Maven goals or Maven life cycle phases we call. This I'm going to discuss. It is too much important. Don't skip it. Tomorrow is too much important. Don't skip it. Okay. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. How to change the custom path of Maven? That is an interview question. Tomorrow, whatever I'm going to discuss, that is all our interview questions. In real time, also we have to use it for every project. So don't skip tomorrow's class. So that's it. I'm stopping here. Before stopping, do you have any questions, guys? Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Then I'm stopping here.